So I wanted to do an informational video on a meetup group that I'm a co-organizer of. It just started. It used to be part of another meetup called the San Diego County Witches, but due to some issues, especially in the past and then recently again, it's just been kind of tainted over time and had some bad juju attached to it. And so um, one of the co-organizers for that group started a new meetup called Witches of San Diego. So it's pretty much close to the same name, so people can still find us. And it's simple. That is completely family friendly. We're going to be pet friendly too, and gay friendly as well. We want to be very open to everybody. We're not really going to judge people or anything. Um, so we just had a meeting today, so I'm like trying to process what we did, and I'm also really tired. But we're planning a lot of new things. We have a divination night coming up, a crafting night. We have goddess circles, full moon rituals, new moon rituals. We celebrate all the Sabbaths and the spots, and we're having pagan picnics, all these different events, and it's going to be a lot of fun. I really love the group that I'm working with. Today I spent the day with a couple of the other co-organizers, other outside of the meeting. We went to a Botanica here in San Diego to get some grains of paradise. I made my first oil for a friend of mine who's looking for something to work with her Orisha. And it turned out really good, I think. I had her make it, but I kind of found the different herbs to use for it. And next, I'm going to be working on some other oils for the other co-organizers. One is a follower of Gaia. Well, she has an affinity for Gaia. And the other one likes Caradwin. And I like doing stuff for the community, and especially for my group and working with them. Since they do so much for me, I want to do something back for them. And then today was pretty cool, our meeting. We have so much that we're working on. I know some of the other people in the group are doing a Witchcraft 101 class, and then they're going to be working on an online 101 class, I think, or something of that nature. Um, and there's different meetups at the beaches here, at people's houses. There's a fairy temple in Santee that we're working at because they have an extra room that we're kind of trying to turn into like a little ritual room. There's a huge house in Escondido where a bunch of pagan Marines live that we'll be having events at as well. They call it the EUC. I don't remember what it stands for. But yeah, I wanted to get the word out in this group because they're a fantastic group of people. I really like them. I really feel like there's something with them, which is hard because I know um, the groups here in San Diego have grown, but then they've also like fallen back, and then different witch wars have happened. So groups that I once felt energy with, I don't feel it anymore, or I never felt energy with to begin with. I'm not going to name them because I still love a bunch of the people in this community. I just prefer working with this magical group. And it's not because of any like special thing that I have for any of them. It feels more like a family, and it feels more like they're working for something other than like working for a profit. We do all of our events are free except for ones that require materials. Like I'm doing a candle making class, um, and a HooDoo powders making class, traditional incense making, oil making class, and then another candle making class where we utilize the knowledge that the students have learned, or the people that are coming have learned, in the incense and oil making class. And those only cost $5, and seriously, that's really cheap considering the materials we're using, because we just wanted a little bit of something back to reimburse how much the materials cost, and we don't really want to profit because we're trying to spiritually grow ourselves as well as help other people grow spiritually in the community. So it's kind of like just not a service because we don't feel like we're just doing it to, I don't know how to explain that. It's working with witches. We're witches working with witches, trying to help other witches. We love these witches that we're working with, and they love us. And I don't know, it's a huge family. It's really cool. And we're starting a craft night where we're going to be creating things as fundraisers for our group so that we can pay for ritual items and like altar cloths, candles, flowers for rituals, just and for the cakes and ale for different things. So we're going to be selling those on my Etsy site soon once we get a couple of the craft nights down. And it's been really fun. We're going to invite people in. They can help us either create the items that we're going to be selling on my website to raise money for the group, or they can bring their own crafts that they want to work on just to hang out with us and connect and be with people and bond and share things. And yeah, it's donating time and energy and just learning something and helping each other grow. It's going to be a lot of fun. But I'm sure I'll talk more about the Witches of San Diego group. I'm going to post a link to their meetup, and then I'm also going to be doing the Facebook fan page. You can join that just to see what kind of stuff we're putting on. And even if you don't live in San Diego, it's still cool. I join other things just to get ideas, and then also to see how other people work and progress, and how they practice their spirituality. So I'm sure as this new meetup is growing, because it's private, it's set to private because we have a lot of spammers in the beginning because of witch war that's going on apparently. Um, but if you live in San Diego, or if you just want to learn or get a peek at what we're working on, you can join it, and then we'll. It's mainly supposed to be for the Witches of San Diego, but if you want something to work with too, like because I think we're going to be doing online stuff as well. Uh, you can join us, or just check out the Facebook page because everything's going to be on there as well. And then, especially if you live in San Diego, I encourage you to join, even if you don't want to really, if not contend ritual, just to so we get to know you and you get to know us, and you realize that we're good people. And yeah, that's pretty much it for today. And I'm sure I'll talk more as more plans progress. Right now, as soon as I get this video up, I'm going to start adding more things to our calendar. So that should be fun, and I'm really excited about my upcoming classes. They're going to be the first ones I've taught, and I'm about to add more, like a poppet making class using and utilizing poppets and your magical practices. And I'll probably have them make the Scandinavian yarn dolls that I make, since it's something that a lot of people see. So that's all for right now. I'll probably come on here and make another video soon about another topic, and I hope you aren't grossed out by the dirtiness behind my room. I have a huge pile over here of um, thrift store stuff to give away, and then I was cleaning, so if you see the vacuum, ignore it. Okay, thank you for